welcome in. We are still in home, and we have got to get out of here, y'all. I put it on ×2 for the intro just so we wouldn't be bombarded with the annoying guy, because you know how the sound effects are turned off when we have it on ×2. If called correctly, last time... See, it comes back in the menu, because the menu has, the ×2 doesn't work in the menu. So, he's annoying, huh? Last time I checked, I believe we had a couple. We had 2 of the 3 outlet finders who needed to get in here. Because, as y'all know, this is an unrevisitable location, and so without manually editing my save file, which I'm not going to do again, I did it last time because I had to make it on we're going to make sure that we get on. So I believe 19, 20, and we need to get 21. And we were just having a really hard time with the fight required for us to get to 21, so we didn't. Although, I actually learned later, 21 is actually just sitting here. So, sorry, that's anticlimactic. But we are still gonna go in there and try to get the creature. We got Albed Uniden. Perfect. Rick was gonna say, no, not that way.
No, not that way.
I do not know why she's double on my way. She's double on my end as well. If everything is doubled, I will try to see what's causing it if everything's doubled for y'all. Let me see. Game might be a tad loud. You got it. Help. And then let me make sure. Should be monitor output. Off because I can still hear it. Let's go with that. Oh, I figured it out. And then that should be double for y'all. Should do it. If the issue persists, I will keep troubleshooting. But I remember these guys were giving us a really... Oh, sorry, I have to get back in the game. I remember these guys were giving us a really hard time last time. So I turned down the game, so that should be good. The game should be quite a bit quieter than me now. Let's see what we can do here. We did this last time, but it didn't really seem to impact what it did. And we also don't have Yuna, but we do have Kamari, who knows the nulls. And Kamari can also learn Aqua Breath. Single audio, it was doubling the volume. Single audio sounds fine, but the game is muted. Interesting. Okay. Let me see what I can do about that. It's interesting if it was only doubled on my end, because the only thing that I changed was this. But because I had it on monitor, only mute output. I'll keep troubleshooting. Mari's in overdrive now, and we learned last time. Thank you. We learned last time that, oh, you know what? You know what else was causing the game to be loud? Hold on. Try this. Let's lower it in here. That probably just made it a lot quieter for y'all. So, let me know. I think I figured out what's causing the problem. Let's do Demi, actually. Remember, the characters aren't supposed to be saying anything, so you should be able to hear. Oh my god. Well, I don't really have a choice except, White Wind. That's fine. Okay. Well, I don't really know what attack they're gonna do, because it does say they randomly choose, they attack in a self-chosen pattern, and they both did Flame last time, so it's probably not gonna be that. So... I know one of the things they can do is Tide, so let's go with that. Oh, or they just physically attack. I mean, sure, that works as well. God, that costs a lot. Are they susceptible to bio? I can try. Sure, they sure are. Alright. Okay. We don't have to use everyone. I'm just trying to think of the skills that will be the most helpful to us at this moment in time. Okay. Just in case they do thunder, we're going to null shock as well. I am so sick of these extremities, gamers. Okay, null. But this one's gonna hit. That's our problem. But we all lived, which is good. Now we can do Fury. I'm going to do Fire, because there's the off chance that it hits the Guardian. Sorry, not that. I'm gonna do Fire Fury. Because Demi Fury isn't gonna kill anybody. It's gonna be cool, but it's not gonna kill anybody. And Bio Fury's just gonna poison everybody, which I would rather them be dead than poisoned. So we're gonna do that. 9! I don't know that I've ever gotten 9 before, gamers. Okay, you know what? Can we kill the Guardian? I think we can. And the Guardian is who goes next anyway, and then Orin also goes, so... Oh, shit. Does Kimari have Darkness on? Because if he doesn't, I'm just gonna try physically attacking him. He does not have Darkness on. Okay, I'm gonna physically attack him. And that should get him. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Tricky. Let's try this. Uh-huh. Great. Okay. Oh, and he just died from poison anyway. Excellent. Okay. We're gonna get you. And we're gonna poison you, because that helped a lot last time. We can only kill one person this way. Oh, not even, because it missed. Alright, gamers, we did that. Easy. Easy, we just needed a break. Easy peasy. This might be the last of our required fights. See, it's interesting, the sound effect audio is doubled on my end, but if y'all say that it's fine, I will take your word for it. It's just interesting to me. Okay. 40 eye drops. Cool. I bet that can put Dark Group or Dark Strike on something. Okay. 5, 6, 3, 3. 40 Echo Screens. Cool. Probably the same thing with Silence. Saves us from having to buy more. So we've gotten all the Albed primers that we can get. We're going to save, first of all. Gotten all the Albed primers that we can get, and I think we've gotten all the treasures as well. So there are 3 Albed primers here, and then there's 1 in the Wedding to Sleep. Yeah, that's 3, and then 22 is going to be in the... I am just going to check an Albed Geiger real quick, just to be sure. That is in fact true. But I think it is. I think I've got the numbers right. Primers. It's kind of good that we're starting in home, you know, give people time to filter in before the main event. Because, let me tell y'all, I'm scared. I'm very scared of Evrae. Yes. Okay. We've gotten all 3 that are missable here. Perfect. Okay. So I think we got everything that we can get here. Yep, we got those. Okay, go back further that way. room. Okay. We're ready, gamers. Let's move on. I gotta have a lot of cutscenes here, so this gives us all time to catch up, make sure the audio is where it needs to be, so listen closely to the audio on y'all's end. I can accept it being doubled on my end if it isn't for y'all. And besides, I think I know how to undouble it on my end.
This place done for.
You're right. You're right, Waka.
Let's do that. Still echoed on my end, but... That's so interesting that it's echoed on my end. And in the VOD, if it does end up doubled, I'm sorry. I change literally nothing in between sessions, I promise you. OBS is just a little bit finicky like that sometimes. Okay. This was a good team last time. Great. I had to click back into the game. Does Flare just kill the Guardian? Well, Flare and Lulu probably kills the Guardian. But I'm almost positive they're gonna do the flame first, like they did last time. So, let's do that. And then... Damn it! Okay. Let me put it back to the way that it was. This is literally all that I changed. Now it should be back. Yep, that's so odd. Okay. I'm just not gonna mess with it anymore unless y'all tell me you're hearing the character speaking double. Let's see here. Poisoning one of these guys worked really, really well. Yep, I'm so smart. Nothing. That's okay. That worked out really well, actually. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, forgot I had Ice Strike on. Oops. Hey, can you die? Damn. Well, I should still get you, I think. Yep. Okay. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? It's tornado time.
Hey there, Cole.
I apologize if the audio on the VOD ends up a bit quiet on this one. Again, I do literally nothing in the interim, and then OBS just picks that up. Just to make sure we can hear it. If y'all tell me that that's way too loud or I need to be louder, we'll make adjustments. I'm just worried because the way things sound here is not always how it sounds in the VOD, and I have no idea how to fix that. Okay, let's see. Probably. Let's go with that and hope for the best. Uh-huh. Amazing. Okay. Yep. Okay. In case you do that again. Ah. Ah. Okay. Marino's life, so let's get him up. Oof. Yeah, well, we gotta try that one again, gamers. Where is my death counter? There it is.
Uni.
I know, Uni. That was really creepy on my side. We're almost at 200, gamers. Woo! We've been at this. We're definitely gonna get to 200 in the Evrae fight. As y'all may know, after we do... I'm gonna turn off randoms, just in case. Make sure we still have the primers. We do. That is really weird, but I'll go with it. I will take your word for it for sure. You would know. You would know when you hear the characters speak is when it's the most obvious, so I'll be quiet.
This place done for.
You know what? Let me try something.
You're right.
During this cutscene.
You're right, Waka. We all bet we...
Okay, that got rid of the
we
doubling
weren't
on my
always like
end.
this.
Can y'all still hear the
Sin
game?
destroyed the island where we all used to live. After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then, my dad
Y'all
brought
can
the
still hear the
Albed
game, I think I
together
solved
again.
it.
If we
Perfect.
put our
All
minds
right.
to it and work together, then we could make a new home. Everyone worked hard. We had our home back again.
But
now,
this also means that I can't
why do
adjust
things
the
have to
game
turn out
volume.
this
I have
way?
to like actually go in here, and I can't
Riku.
use the summers down here. I actually have to like go into advanced audio settings. So if the game starts drowning me out again, let me know. But I basically had the game audio source duplicated on my end, but one of them was disabled on the sources, which is why y'all only heard one of them. So we finally figured out the great audio mystery. And now I need to figure out the mystery of how on earth I'm beating these guys. Because Kimari got silenced. That's bad. Clearly getting silenced does not seem to do anything to, these guys. We're gonna have Kimari use an item on himself, I think. And then we're gonna have Lulu poison one of them because that worked really well last time. Please don't use the flame. Please don't use the flame. Not on Orin. Okay, well, you did do what I asked. I don't think Tornado's gonna kill, though. We're gonna do it anyway. We got bad luck. Kimari getting silenced on the first turn. We just have to get past this. This should be the last encounter required for us to do at home, which is good. And then we're going to have a lot of cutscenes, and then we're going to have we're going to be on the airship, and then it's going to be Evrae, which is going to be most of today, and Orin's dead. So most of today's efforts are going to be that. I hope this doesn't end up being the secret boss of today's stream. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Cornbird in the starting lineup and then immediately switch him with Kimari, because then that guarantees that Kimari does not get silenced. Yeah, guarantee Kimari doesn't get silenced. Kimari already learned Aqua Breath, I think, so I can't. The only way we keep more overdrives we can learn. I know this is Nova. I'm trying to remember what units are. We have a lot of really important ones. We learned that Stone Breath does not work on the Guardians. Or on the Chimeras. Unfortunately.
This place done for.
That's not what he
You're right.
said. He said this
You're right,
place
Waka.
done for. He didn't say this place is
We
done
all bet
for.
we weren't always like this. Sin destroyed the island where we all used to live. After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then,
I know
My
that
dad brought
Waka's
the
learning
Albed
to
together
change his
again.
ways, but
If
I
we put
still
our
don't
minds to
like
it
him,
and
and
work
I think
together,
it's too little
then we
too
could make a
late.
new home.
This is why I keep
Everyone
not
worked
using
hard.
him in boss fights.
We
Waka
had
is
our home
almost
back
always the
again.
culprit,
But now,
unfortunately.
why did things
This
have to turn
place,
out
this
this way?
place. That's right.
Riku! Damn those Guado! What are they thinking?
Yeah, Waka, it turns out that when you peddle rhetoric like that... Oh shit, fuck me running. Wow, okay, either way, this is gonna help us. Sure. I don't care, actually. Oh, I do, because that killed him. Well. Even if you do one of each, nothing happens to us. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop saying shit. This would be the funniest place in the world to get our 200th death. Because I'm pretty sure our 100th death was on Seymour, I want to say. I'd have to double check. But I'm pretty sure our 100th death was on Seymour. That was honorable. My 200th death being... It's not great, gamers. Okay. Cornbird in front. Mark, go first again. Although, you know, sometimes the enemies just don't do what you want them to. Tell you what, we're actually gonna hard save right here in case we do die again. Because then we can set it. Yeah, watch this again. I thought about installing a cutscene skipper mod, but I think this game is functioning on like wires at this point. And I don't want to put anything else on my computer that'll hinder
This
function.
place done for.
So it just means we have to watch this cutscene a lot.
You're right.
Because for whatever
You're
reason,
right, Waka.
they didn't add the ability to skip regular
We all
cutscenes
bet
even in the remaster.
We weren't always like this. Sin destroyed the island, where we all used to live. After that, we were scattered to every
Y'all have
corner
been
of
having a
Spira.
wonderful time.
But then,
And I
my
hope
dad
good
brought the
things have been
Albed
happening
together
in your
again.
lives.
If we put our
My
minds
work
to
is
it
finally
and work
starting to slow
together,
down, so
then we
that's
could
nice.
make a new home. Everyone worked hard.
I got new clothes recently.
We had our home back again.
I'm getting
now-
ready to go to Reconnect in 2 weeks.
Why did things have to turn out this way?
We'll be out of town at
Riku.
Reconnect, and I'll see a lot of you there, and I'm excited.
Damn those Guado! What are they
But
thinking?
it also means I get a lot of PTO. I'm basically cashing all of it in to go to Reconnect, so I'm gonna have a blast and I'm gonna get paid doing it. Could be better than that. Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright, spice. You can prepare for 2 different elements then. Yeah, that is what I'll do. It's probably the best course of action. Tide. Those are the most damaging attacks. It's fine. We're gonna have poison this one. Sure. We're going to put this up again on us. And then Lauren's gonna use his overdrive. I know Lulu's still dead, but I would really like my 200th deaths to be like on Evrae. That'd be cool. That'd be honorable, I would say. You know what? Go, Kamari. Do your worst. There we go. Okay. Sure. I don't care. There we go. Alright, maybe my 200th death will be on Evrae. Alright, we've got some long cutscenes, but these are important, and we also won't have to watch them more than once because I believe there are no more required encounters while we are here. There are just a couple of treasure chests that are missable.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
We're curious to see what's in them.
The Summoner's Sanctum
I think
is
in the
where
OG
we keep
game,
the
it's like level
summoners.
4
We keep
unlock,
them
and it's
safe
10,000
there.
gil. No
You
idea.
kidnapped them.
Here.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
Hornberg puts his foot in his mouth.
I get why you did it, but
Well, I sure don't
I
get
sure
it,
don't
Waka.
get it, Waka.
They might get
They
hurt
might
on
get
their
hurt on their
pilgrimage?
pilgrimage.
So you kidnap them? I mean, if the summoners don't do their job, then who will beat Sin? You want to protect them, I know. But Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, summoners will be safe.
Series of cutscenes like changed my life.
Right?
As a gamer. I played this game for the first time when I was 16.
Right?
And I know in retrospect it's probably obvious that Yuna was going to die at the end of her pilgrimage. These cutscenes do kind of make me mad though, because I actually think they actively gaslight Titus. and I think that they're like, no, we weren't hiding it, and you were. Like, you had a lot of opportunities to tell him and you just didn't, and it resulted in this. But me, I didn't know either. And so, I got hit in the face with it because I really love this game, I love its characters, I had no idea what was going to happen. And this was like one of the first, it might have been the first Square Enix RPG that I played. And I didn't really know then that video games could be like this medium where you just kind of play through the story.
Yuna, please be here!
And you really get to know these characters on like a deep level. And obviously I'm here now, 15 years later. Oh, a mega! That's really, really good. It's really good. What's in here? 12 more Alvad potions. Okay, great. This is a really long cutscene that I have memorized. And I just think this is really well done. This is like right at the time of the game where you need something like this to happen. We're like the 2/3-ish mark right now, maybe a little less. And this is a perfect time in the game, narratively speaking, for you to get a reveal that turns the entire game on its head. Another game that I think does this well is Horizon Zero Dawn, but I am not going to spoil that game right now. Eventually, I might play it on stream with Aliel. That's another one of my very favorite games.
Wait there until we have performed the sending.
Zero Dawn. This was
They
formative
died.
for me.
Protecting us. It's not much, but
A
the
lot of
least we
people
can do is give them a
Like to say
proper
that
sending.
Titus is stupid and he's whiny and whatever. Now, one, he's 17 years old. And two, he doesn't have a reason not to be. He was plucked from his life that he loved, and he comes back here, and now he's part of this religious ritual. He didn't ask for any of this. And you need an outsider like him to
trust
ultimately
Guardians to
change
protect
things,
the
which, as
summoners?
we know, is what happens.
The Albed had no right stopping
And
their
this
pilgrimage.
cutscene is
The
fantastic.
pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin.
I'm
Yuna
going to
could-
ignore it. That
but then
Rika
she-
is rendered that way, even though she's 15 years old. That scene's still great.
Yuni will die, you know?
I also like that it's Riku that tells him this,
You know,
because
don't
Riku
you?
and Titus are particularly
Summoner's journey
close.
to get the final
and he
Aeon.
likes to forget this, but
Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon.
she's the newest
she
member
can
of the
beat
party,
Sin.
and she is the first to crack,
Then-
and I really like that.
But then, if she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her. Even if she defeats Sin, it
I
will
do
kill
kind of
Yuna
hate
too,
that
you
her
know?
being Yuna's cousin is kind of optional knowledge at this point, because I think you only get that if you get the snowmobile ride with Riku. Well, no. I guess it's not optional, but it's not nearly as explicit.
Who didn't know?
Because, yeah, Yuna does say Sin is my mother's brother. So if Sin's
Tell me why.
Riku's father, they're cousins.
Why were you
But
hiding it?
she
Why didn't I
explicitly
know?
says that they're cousins on her snowmobile
we
ride.
weren't hiding it.
You were.
It was just
You were
hard to
hiding
say.
it, though. Orin, you definitely were hiding it, but at least you're not claiming that you weren't. And then, yeah, I like seeing Titus react like this. Everybody's so resigned to it because they accept this as a reality from childhood of this world. And Titus reacts like a normal person would in this situation. Someone who's an outsider to all of this.
Isn't she like a sister
so
to you? I thought you were family. Why don't you do something,
Waka? Me every day of my life.
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner.
To defeat Sin, yeah?
Yuna knew. Yeah? Yuna knew.
But Waka, that's
and then
just
we
totally
get this extreme close-up on Riku, and one of the few times that this game remembers that her species,
just so the rest of Spira can be happy, right?
Eyes. Not different color, the pattern. Y'all know what I mean. A lot of times the game doesn't remember it.
But that is our choice.
We all live in fear of sin, you know that.
A world
I like that
without
other
sin.
summoners are here to bounce the
That
conversation
is
out
the
of.
dream
Like, this is
all
good.
Yevon's
Also,
children.
is that a monster that's
And
attacking
we will
us?
use that
Did
power, even if it
Indigo
means
come
our
back?
lives.
Are y'all ready to do the dance party again? You can summon Aeons whenever you want to. You're not under the Master's knowledge restrictions. And then, of course, this music it's the leitmotif Sanderkind, but this version of the track is called The Truth Revealed, which is saved for big moments like this. It plays
and I've been telling Yuna, let's go to Sanderkind together. Let's beat Sin. I told her all the things.
And then I love this. I love that his first.
All along, the whole time, I didn't know anything.
Is that he is so upset, putting his foot in his mouth, talking about like having a future together with Yuna, and he worries that it made her sad. And he realizes that not only did all of them know all along, that Yuna also knew all along, and it's really sad. Good cutscene, good game.
Hey, watch.
And of course, this is what he remembers.
Hey, you got pretty good.
This was the last time that he felt like
You
this.
sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Imagine being Titus, right? Like, you're a sports star, and your dad
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
is dead, and you're, like, living the dream. You're a star, and you probably have whoever you want. He probably did.
It's embarrassing to say this
And then one day, this giant-ass monster attacks
and
you.
their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of
And
light.
you end up in this
A lot of
world
people
that
in
doesn't
Spira
have any of the
depend on
technology
us.
that you do, and
I learned
they all
to practice
worship
smiling
this thing called Yevon that you've never heard of in your
when
life.
I'm feeling sad,
And they go on this very rigid and structured pilgrimage.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, you'd scream too. You'd also fucking laugh off a balcony.
Right. Now
I think
let's see
you
what
would
you
too.
can do.
I'm just saying. Even the first time I played this game, I was like, no, I love this kid. He acts in a way that makes complete sense. And if anything, the other members of the party are being a little bit, irrational. He also kind of gaslit Titus into being a guardian. Like, and I know he does want to do it, even
I
though
want
he
my
knows
journey
the truth. But like, y'all did not
to be full of laughter.
that a successful pilgrimage means that Yuna dies. Let alone her dying if the pilgrimage is unsuccessful and Sin's still around. Of course he would assume, like, oh, Vraska must have died somewhere on the journey, but he managed to defeat Sin before it happened. Like, he wouldn't necessarily connect the dots that Vraska being dead equals that is what it takes to beat Sin. Like, that's not really a reasonable thing to put together if you're not from this universe. I know there's treasure chest in here. What is it? 1,000 gil. Okay. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in here. Alright. We got another pretty big cutscene, and then we can actually start playing the game again, I promise. I'm not going to customize any of our weapons for now, just because I don't know what Evrae is going to throw at us. And so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have Hornbert on the field with First Strike, and then immediately replace him with Kimahri, just so that we can scan Evrae and know what we are looking at. So I certainly don't.
I said, where is she? Answer me, damn you!
I distinctly remember this scene being in the trailers for a remastered game.
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing.
Where he looks up and you see his remastered face.
I've got to tell her. I'm sorry.
A PS2 Titus Truther.
You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh?
Also, he always pronounces
You're all the
Sheen,
same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace.
No!
I think about this every day of my life, gamers.
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Let the summoner die so we can live in peace! No!
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do...
I'm gonna make you regret it.
I'm gonna make you regret it.
I won't.
I won't. So you know where she is?
Of course not!
Of course not! That's why we're gonna look!
Sid so much, this might be
using this airship!
Airship?
Alright, Waka. You gotta relax. This is also the part, remembering regular Pat's playthrough of this game, this is also the part where after this happens, Ruby will say, oh, this is hard on all of us, and, you know, it's distinctly harder on Riku than it is anybody else. Oh, we're all suffering. I mean, Riku probably the most you can extend the special consideration for people. Just yeah, we'll probably say this. If only because we're playing cutscenes.
Ui, it's Jack.
I should have a couple more letters than I do, but the ones that I missed are not perfect. So I do not care. And again, when I was in there with the save file editor, I could have just given myself the ones that I missed. But that felt Jesus. I could give this up.
Freud, it's for my head.
Echt? Elke dreht.
Fredajo, Wicho. E-A-U-E.
Nobo meno. Ren miri. Yoju yoko.
Also, this is a great song, by the way. Like, it's...
Asate kanai.
It sounds good as it's really iconic.
What's going on?
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina. Hey, go! Ina!
This is actually insane that they do this. Can I just say? I'm not really sure that there would have been a better solution, and we do know that basically everybody got active back in this airship, so like, the survivors are not. Like, they're not. But kind of nuts, actually, that they did this basically just to prevent the water from pursuing them. They dropped a nuke on them, and then nearly got nuked themselves in the fallout.
Dindukit. What wundank?
Yes, need
Frida
for
ku
tears.
ipwit makina. Ekto lipa fiamda. Wika?
Hey, look, don't get so down. Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie.
Absolutely, absolutely appropriate response. Great job, Rick. What was I gonna do? First of all, I'm putting more information. Oh, I was gonna change it to arranged actually, because I really love the arranged version of this track. Hello, Bucky the mascot. Welcome in. We are just about to attempt Evrae for the very first time on this mod. I'm afraid. Ranking Kamari our best buddy, so let's talk to him first. He's out here.
Kimari never forget the Albert
Kamari
sacrifice.
never forget.
Kimari will use Machina if Machina can find Yuna.
Great job, Kimari. Very pragmatic.
After rescuing Yuna.
Oh, I didn't realize that would just trigger the next cutscene.
You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself.
And as y'all
No
see from
harebrained
my
law or
death
teaching could send my little niece to her death.
we will definitely get our 200.
When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
You are the captain.
Good. Then it's settled.
Orange just like, whatever, man. Can I get a different dialogue from Kimari, I wonder?
Yuna should make Yuna's decision.
Correct.
Yuna should make Yuna's decision.
Let's see what else everybody has.
Let him say what he wants.
That's right.
Let him say.
I think everyone only has one line.
Legiuni atron bem kuneshka?
She knows we're learning out bad.
Vidran!
Oh,
Verfoit Yuna!
Well,
Frana!
Efem Krufwi!
here we go!
Yuna!
She's not there yet, Norbert. Yuna's wedding dress, by the way? Iconic. Perfect for a game made in 2001.
Where was that?
The palace of St. Bevelle, heart of Yevon.
Gramps, let's move!
Easy, kiddo.
Ramps.
Bevelle's defenses are top-notch.
What's the matter, Gramps? You
This
scared?
is a cutscene that my partner and I quote all
Yuna's
the time.
there, so we go and get her!
And that's
And
all!
that's all!
You got guts? Carlo Inca du Bevelle! Fim kabatiret!
Nunca!
It'll take a while to get to Bevelle. Meanwhile,
We prepare for battle!
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
Did we fucking
He is
murder that
dead.
guy? We
As dead
did.
as Jiskel
We
was.
did.
His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Now I'm sitting cross-legged in my chair.
Whoa, scary.
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Wonder if that'll work.
Perhaps he won't expect it. Bevelle. It It's been 10 years.
Yeah! We're gonna save Uni, and nobody's gonna stop us!
Good job, Timmy Turner. I don't want to talk to Waka, I don't care about him. Let's save. Because you know what else is going to happen to us in here, gamers? Is that we, are gonna get attacked. And let's take a look. Yep.
We're being attacked from within.
Hello, Rin. I love
Some
you.
of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
You're awfully calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
Fiends!
Head bitch, wind charge. That's
Destroy
right.
the ship and all go down together.
Huh?
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops. If you crash the ship,
I
we
did
can't
back
go
in the
rescue
mandatory
Uni.
game. I have not played it
Leave
outside
the
of that
fiends to us
because
professionals.
we are doing a mod that makes the game
Yeah,
harder, and
let's
I
go.
believe the mod also told us that there really are no rewards to be grinded out in
Riku,
baseball.
you've made
In
some very
Blitzball,
good friends, I think.
So no, I haven't.
Good luck.
Outside of the required game. We are doing a mod challenge run, so we are doing the Masters Challenge, which makes the game a heck of a lot harder, and it severely limits our options. And now, since we don't have Yuna, I'm scared.
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared.
Oh, I'm so glad you're good.
Please let me know.
Let me see what he has, because this is gonna be interesting. Oh! Oh! Okay. Just blank threes. No, this is excellent. We have another opportunity to buy from him, I am pretty sure. This is excellent. I will remember this. It's a weapon for everybody, including Yuna, which we might just pick up just because. In fact, I will. Just so we have those for Yuna in the future. But as for everyone else, this will be good. This will be good.
Thank you. All proceed. Ah, how is your progress with our language?
None too shabby. Check this out. Hela Dusadwi.
Just repeating what I've said is not talking now. But your pronunciation's quite passable. You've been studying, I see.
We do have another opportunity to buy from him, I'm almost positive. Because it's a very famous exchange. Good thing I know my way around this airship. Okay, we're gonna hard save here. Because we'll have another opportunity to buy from him, if we need it. I want to see whatever it can do.
Now there's a rare sight.
Actually, I might go back and hard save after this cutscene and then go.
Whoa, that's huge!
I forgot about this.
What is that?
The guardian worm, Evrae.
That's right, the bane of our
The great
existence for the
sacred
next
beast,
stream and a half
protector
at
of
least,
Bevelle.
gamers. I'm so scared.
The red carpet has teeth.
Red carpet does
Wait,
have teeth.
that means we're close to Bevelle.
It does.
Riku, you read me! We're gonna fight that thing! Get on deck and show him what you got! Go!
There he goes again.
The ferryman asks a high price.
Go down hard save. Okay. Alright, gamers. We're not gonna buy anything from Rin this go-round. Because I don't know what Evrae can do. Oh. Thanks. I put Cornbird on the field because Cornbird has first strike, and I'm going to immediately replace Cornbird with Kamari, and we're gonna scan Evrae, and we're gonna see what we're looking at. So. New challenge, gamers. Hello, Evrae. those of you who don't remember, Evrae's tough on a normal fight because you don't have Aeons, and you also, in the normal game, she takes half damage from magic. I don't know if that's going to be changed in this mod, but we'll see.
We gotta keep our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away.
And of course we don't have
Y'all have to tell me when to
a lot of our
move.
victories, including Seymour. So... and including the edit. No, we ended up not using it on our successful run.
But tell me quick, huh? This rig ain't so nimble, you hear?
Roger, I'll give the commands.
Not alone, you won't.
Okay. Alright, let's see it. Okay, hold on. In this mod, gravity damage works on bosses. Oh, so I can use Demi! It will typically have the damage from it, but you can still use it to great effect. This is important information. Thank you, Carithian. Okay. Also, bosses generally cannot shatter party members in this mod unless the boss doesn't give any AP. I'd love to know. Let's see what we're dealing with, in addition to that information. Alright, gamers. Can I outspeed it? Can we? Oh my god, okay. She has 1.5 times ice damage, which is interesting. We might use that. Otherwise, let's see. I'm gonna write this down. Will quickly close distances, but you better still dodge its breath. Try and keep the upper hand in speed. After being targeted enough times, it may use frying photons, which carries both a fire and thunder element at once. Okay. Just writing down important stuff. And let's see, it's immune to provoke, so no provoke, won't do anything. Is it immune to slow? No. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I can do. Is immune to poison, probably. No! Okay. It is immune to silence, but it is not immune to darkness, I don't think. I'm trying to think of the statuses I can cause. Still use Demi, as we learned. It is immune to... Okay. It is not immune to threaten, I don't think. So we can try that. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, it seems like the standard applies. I need to try to avoid the breath. Okay. Queen Suna! Sorry, the other one.
Furious inside!
Oh, yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hold on!
Okay, that's alright. Let's try this. Yep. That's okay. At least she's back to normal. I'm gonna write down the shoot Billy as a pseudo, though. Okay. We're gonna focus. That always seems like a good strategy. Even though she takes half damage to every other element, she takes, yep. That's an OG attack. Laybuster, oh no. Good. Okay. Let's get her out of here. Actually, no, because Evrae's not immune to poison, although she's probably just gonna immediately use a suit on herself. We're just testing the waters here, right? And she's not immune to darkness. Look at this. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God, Sid's turn is next. Oh, okay! Okay. Oh!
Back! Farther away!
Just a minute!
Sid.
Hold on!
I wonder if Sid will still do the bullets or if it won't matter because she'll always do something sight if we're far away. I don't know. Nothing! Missed! Okay. We need to get Lulu. Wait! Poison breath still affects us? Once again, I feel like Lulu's gonna be our MVP. No. Yep. We're gonna do even more damage. Lulu.
This is it! I'm heading
Alright,
with all
yep,
we
Sid
got!
will still do this. Good to know. They do about the same damage. Yep. Yep. Okay, not bad. I have a feeling I won't use Orin. Let me try this. I want to see if it works. Ah! Okay. It's a no. Do we want to go back or do we want to be here? I want to be here. I used everyone. I think so. I used Kamari to scan, so I know I used him. I used Riku to move back one time. I used Walk in the Dark Buster. Yeah, I've used everyone. Good. And I used Orin as well. Okay. Haste just misses Orin sometimes. That happened last time too. Let's try that again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Haste keeps missing Orin, but take that. Figured that would get her moving again. Okay, okay, okay. It did do a lot of status shit to us.
Go back! Farther away!
Just a minute!
Yep. That's okay. That's alright.
Don't be falling now!
I mean, I think we just kind of have to slow her so that she's not hasted. She's going to do this, but at least then she's normal. She seems to only do that if we slow her, not for other status ailments, which is good to know. We're gonna have refuse now bed potion. That's what she's good for at this point anyway. Poisons and silence petrification. Okay, not too bad. It's just not hasted anymore.
Go back! Farther away!
Just a minute!
Okay. Yeah. Glad Lulu didn't get hit by that. Hi, Vodka! Welcome! Thank you so much! We're doing our best. It really is gonna suck if I beat this on the first time, but then because I wanted to be conservative with my money, I didn't buy those empty weapons from, I didn't buy those empty weapons from, Rin. She's still poisoned? She's not. Okay. I feel like that's helping us a lot, so... Huh? Let's just see what it does. Okay. Not bad at all. Yep, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna wait for Lulu's Fury to do that again. That costs a lot of MP. Did Riku get hit with slow guard? Yeah. Still have one of these left. Swooping Sight does hit, it's not going to kill us. So. That's alright. There aren't any misses left, we're still gonna not get hit by the breath. Okay. She did get hit by statuses, but... Okay, right now, I actually feel like it's important to do this. And then we're going to do this. I feel like this is gonna knock off quite a lot of her health in one turn. Just using that information we learned last time. Miss, please. Good. Okay. I'm actually gonna move. We're getting there, gamers. We're getting there.
Hold on!
Not as far as I'm aware. You would have to ask Farifian. I think that would be a really interesting game to have a Master's mod on. I am a 10-2 lover. Very famously. So I think that would be a really fun game to have a Master's Challenge on, personally. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna use that mega that we just got. Actually going to poison you again. Thought this would happen. Oh, we are not gonna get out of here before the breath.
Vidran, Kuvin!
Here, the breath! What else can I do? Nice. You know what, gamers? That was not a bad first run at all. That is an honorable 200th death. Okay, Poison Breath is just going to kill us if it hits. And it'll still poison us even if it doesn't. But we can't haste Sid, so we need to be really, really careful. Because she can slow gut us. And so I'm wondering if it's possible for us to be slow-proof. So let's take a look at our equipment and see what we can do. Not a bad attempt at all for our first try. I'm actually going to do that and then save so that if we decide to re-customize our equipment, that we just start at the top and everything's all organized. See, Yuna's got a great ring for this fight. She's not in this fight. I'm just using this to see what we can do. Sense Preserver? No. I mean, honestly, not the worst thing, because it's one slot that does two things. But, I'll think about it. No, what I want to do is I wanted to see if Slow Proof was on here, but I don't think that it is. And I think the only person that got it is Yuna, unfortunately. Is none of us are really getting poisoned? A lot of us already have poison proof. What is Lulu wearing again? Poison Silence Lightning. I think that'll actually do for now. But I do wonder if there's any ability we can put on our weapons that might be a game changer. Let's just see as an example. Ice Strike, of course, but then also touch abilities do not work on bosses, as we know, and Evrae's immune to silence, so that's not going to help us. Gamers, I want to. I kind of want to. For Lulu. Okay. Is there anything else we can do that's helpful? Not really. Not really. Unless we just did Magic 5 again, but I'm not really inclined to do so just because 20 is already such a big boost. We're gonna give her that. I wonder. Just a thought here, but... we're not really... well, she got her overdrive anyway, actually, so... I think I'm just gonna leave that alone. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Lauren... this is perfect for now because of the ice weakness. Ryu's not really have anything, but she does have slow proof, so you know what? I will take it. We did get that recently. In the temple, maybe? It was somewhere recently. Maybe in home? Let's see. I'm gonna keep that the way that it is. And keep this the way that it is. This is good. Lightning Strike isn't really gonna do anything. Ice Strike will, though. She's not really doing any elemental damage, so I wonder. Really? Could make him fireproof, but I don't have lightning proof. Could give him sense preserver. And what else would I do? I know this isn't very exciting in the way of commentary, gamers. I'm just thinking right now. Oh, no, thank you. We do not need that. I'm still gonna keep my same starting lineup. That's pretty good. And then while the cutscene is going on, take care of this. Get out of here. Alright. We had a fairly successful round one. I'm actually very proud of this. That was a very honorable 200 finish. We just cannot get hit by the breath. Threaten also was super clutch in like getting us to prepare ourselves. So I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember the threaten works.
We gotta keep our distance, boys,
automate,
but we can't let her get too far away.
Poison helped us up too.
Y'all have to tell me when to move.
Problem is, when she pastes herself, we counter it to slow, and then she immediately Asunas, which means that if she's poisoned, it ends up. So we have to keep that in mind.
But tell me quick, huh? This rig ain't so nimble, you hear?
I'm gonna go back as
Roger, I'll give the commands.
So that I don't get hit by the breath.
Not
The
alone,
breath
you
just
won't.
kills. The breath just kills. We're not gonna survive that. Yep. Putting damage for some bosses, as we learned. None of them are gonna make Saber go faster, unfortunately, so we might as well just slow them. Just one focus.
Vidran! Kubin!
Furious inside!
Platinum Poisoner, so she just did this. Gonna hit Rika from oh! No? No, I'm poisoned. Actually, no, I'm not, because we need to get that off. I'm not gonna be poisoned anymore after I was petrified, which sucks, but...
Don't be falling
I
now!
really didn't want it to be Cornbird if I got hit by that. We might want to get start. It's okay, we're learning. Oh my god. And she's immediately going to use Suna, which is great because she wasn't poisoned. Swooping Scythe. Yep, might kill Cornbird maybe. If we're unlucky. And we were. We are going to pull back. We learned last time that we are always going to prioritize pulling back.
Furious inside!
Business.
Don't be falling now!
Might have gotten an unlucky first set of turns here, neighbors. I do wonder if Threaten works from this far away, because if it does, that's huge. Yep, I didn't think so. I do want it to be somewhat fast. She's probably going to use Swooping Scythe. The Cornbird has enough HP to survive it now. Thank God. Okay. Sid goes before we do.
Vidran! Kubin!
star here, gamers. We got a little bit lucky last time. Okay. Get poisoned, idiot. Lulu might still be hasted. Let me find out. Okay. She is. Good. Okay. Nice. Yep, poison breath. I'm pretty sure these two are both immune to poison, so it's gonna be literally nothing. Nope. Okay. Get up, Kimari.
This is it! I'm hitting it with all we got!
But you can guarantee the Papa did something. Well, you're supposed to. I know this doesn't boost her gravity damage, but it does boost her blizzard damage. And since we have magic 20, pretty big. Should not kill any of us, even if it hits. Okay, nice. I do not want Lulu out here, which she's probably going to slow down. I want to get back in case she inhales.
Vidran, come in!
Okay. Now this will work. Give us time to recover, and we're going that way.
Hold on!
Yep. And I'm almost positive. If I win, we win. Sid's salvos are going to wake her up, unfortunately, but... I will take it. Didn't! Really thought that it would! Yeah, let's just get her up. Then even if Super Excite hits, we don't die. Still got the speed advantage, and I think she's still poisoned.
Go back! Farther away!
Just a minute!
Or that. Not good. Nope.
Hold on!
It does knock out her haste. But I don't think it knocks out her focuses. I think it just knocks out her haste. Yuna, and Lulu's just a listener. Doing good so far. Poison's doing a lot of the work in this fight, as I'm sure y'all are noticing. When Lulu gets her overdrive, we'll do Demi Fury again, like we did before. Hornbird is still hasted. Good. We do not want Lulu here when Evrae's close, because Lulu will get hit with the slow beam. I do think her haste got knocked out by the... Her haste did get knocked out by petrification.
Go back! Farther away!
Just a minute!
I could not get Lulu out of there. Riku's immune, which is good. And we're getting out of here, which is also good.
Don't be falling now!
We're doing alright, gamers. I'm only a little scared. Hey, Barnabas, you know, going pretty well. I'm not nearly as scared of Evrae as I thought I would be. It's mainly just a speed contest, and if we're consistently poisoning her, it'll do a lot of the work for us, which is great. Alright, let's see that magic 20. Let's do it. Oh, shit! Will not affect Hornbird or Lulu or Kanori. Maybe she would do that. It's okay though. Pretty sure it also removes her statuses, but I'll double check. Oh, actually. Alright, let's see. Alright, gamers, let's see it. Is she poisoned? Actually, it doesn't matter. Well, maybe it does. I would rather knock off the chunk of HP right now. Only 6 that time. You know, you'll do it exactly the same one day, and then the next day, like, I got 9 last time, and then this time I only got 6. So, still, that's taking out a giant chunk of health right now. Okay? Swooping Scythe, I don't give a shit about Swooping Scythe. We'll use Lulu's next turn to poison her again. First, we're getting the fuck out of here. We are getting the fuck out. Okay, I don't think this will kill us. Nope. Great job. Get the fuck out of here.
Go back! Farther away!
Sill thing of saying something and then immediately the opposite happens. That does happen. But we're doing pretty good. poisoned again, because it's been doing a ton of work for us. It might have been on stream when we killed, the crawler with an Aeon, and then that resulted in Waka and Kimari not getting experience because they were dead. It might have been there, it might have been, I also get, kind of irrationally angry at platformers sometimes. So, that can happen, and has happened to me. I got really mad at Sly when I played it, I get mad at Spyro sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think, no, I won't, for sure. No interest in that. Okay, then we're going to... That's fine. It's annoying, but...
Go back! Farther away!
Hold on!
Alright, out of the way. We're doing good. I think she still has her poison on. We're all wasted. If we slow her, it's just gonna make her counter with the Suga. So I don't want to do that. Provoke doesn't work on her. I think I want to just heal Lulu right now. Make sure that she survives Sweeping Scythe. Yep. It's gonna be a cycle, but, yeah, that sounds right, Marcus. Is she still poisoned? Great news. Do I still have one of my smoke bombs? Because if I do, I'm just gonna do that. I sure do. Okay. Nice. I wish she the laser attacks probably needs a hit. Yep. Thought so. But at least Hornbert wasn't out here. Also. See, I was going to have the next person who went. Okay. Oh, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, gamers. She's very close to death. I think we can just kill her before she does it. And then... we have Darkness on, because if he does, that would be stupid. We have Darkness on. He does not. In fact, we actually get 2 shots at this. Yes! That was only 2 tries! I was so afraid. It was only 2 tries. 2! Okay! Now, gamers. You know as well as I do what is next.
Bevelle!
It didn't do a whole lot, but you know, that's every level means something in this mod. So, ooh, designer wallet and silver hourglass. Now I know what those things do in the OG game. Oh, and a tetra bangle for Lulu. That's just gonna be 4 empty. Okay. Okay. Now gamers, fortunately, now y'all saw that little chocobo. Fortunately it auto-saved, so we do not have to beat her again. But you know as well as I do what we have to do. If I survive the wedding assault, I think completing the Bevelle Cloister of Trials would be a good place to leave off today's stream. Or I might get annoyed, and I might just say, you know what, we're opening with the Cloister tracks next time. But opening with the Via Purifica would be really, really, really cool. So let's see. Now I don't get to save. I don't get to hard save, famously, between Evrae and the Wedding Assault. But it did autosave, which is good news for us, because it means we don't have to defeat Evrae again. Wouldn't that be hilarious if it takes us 2 tries to do Evrae, but it takes us, like, 70 tries to do the Wedding Assault? That is something that would happen to us, isn't it? I'll be honest with you, gamers. I didn't expect to beat Evrae today. But I discovered it was a speed game because of the hints, and once we stayed on top of that, we almost got killed with poison breath right at the end. But fortunately, we had enough firepower to kill her before she could do it. Because of the poison. Hello, Keenock. Oh, as soon as I can, I'm actually going to open the menu and change this to the OG. I had this auto-ranged for the airship sequence because I like that theme. I do not like the arranged version of the Soul. I don't think it's very good. Here we are. Fire! Yuna's looking up there like, God damn it. It's them. I don't know how the fuck they found me, but it's them. Please just let me do this. Also, Kamari's carrying Lulu, which is a fun background detail. I just hope we don't have to watch this cutscene again every time we die. Also, I can skip the FMVs, so it's not so bad. FMVs, I'm really showing my age. Yuna! Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to change it back. Second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use those levels. It probably just amounts to, like, stats for everybody. You know and I know, gamers. I'm also very glad that we went the White Mage route with Kamari, because Null Blaze is gonna be big. I am in fact just going to kill myself, but we'll not go easy on the humans first. They all have elemental weaknesses, which is cool. Sorry to kill the momentum, but I think This death does not count as self-inflicted. So we're still at a nice, cool 200. We'll skip the FMV, because the autosave means that we do not have to beat Evrae again, which is why I did that. Otherwise, I would have been like, take L. But knowing me, what would have happened is that, I would have, like, first tried that, and then I wouldn't have been able to get that for skip the pre-rendered cutscenes, which is great. That helps us a little bit. At least I thought I could. Fire! It's not letting me skip this one for whatever reason, so... Oh well, we can see this pretty cutscene again. Normally the rule has been all pre-rendered cutscenes, but not this one, I guess? Is this one deemed too important? Oh, is it getting loud? Should do the trick, should be a little quieter. Careful this time, Syl. Now. I wanted to use them on Cornbert and Orin. It didn't really make sense to use them on anybody else. I knew they wouldn't get a whole lot of experience from Evrae because Yuna does not get to benefit from it, and so I figure Honor didn't want Yuna to be too far behind, which is something that can happen in a regular game. Oh, I just realized, gamers, we are really close to getting the level 3 spells. I'm not sure how many bosses from now it'll be, because that depends on... Death is also here. Depends on how many levels we get. I believe the next fight that will give us levels, that will give Lulu levels, is Seymour 2. Yuna will next get levels on Isaru. Titus, Riku, and Waka will next get levels on Evrae Altena. Lulu's not going to get it until Seymour 2 because she doesn't participate in either of those fights. So. I do wish the autosave would kick in after this, but. Change it back to OG. I don't think I did that this time. Now, I don't have to use everyone at every fight like you have to do in the OG game, which is a godsend. Alright. Let's see it. seems to hit us with just kind of random status effects. It's like I hit with slow instead of sleep, it looked like. Hello? Okay, that one counts.
Yuna.
Might need to give a couple people sleep / a death proof. If we can. Because that was nuts, actually. I can skip that one. But as we learned, we can't skip the other one. I wonder if we can at least make it go faster. I'll try this a few more times, but if this ends up being a roadblock, this will be a great place to pick up next time. I will stream next week, and then I will not stream the week after that because I will be at Reconnect. Fire! You know, now that I think about it, I kind of had a feeling that these guys would be yeah. I think it's the latter. That's how I've always interpreted it, Marcus. I think it's just according to how it was animated. But that is an interesting read on it. I'm not sure if we know for sure, but no one really knows. For sure. Yuna! So, there are a couple of characters that are going to be my go-tos, obviously, just like always. One of those is going to be Lulu. One of those is, of course, especially since she has that magic 20 now. One of those is going to be Cornbert because he is fast, and one of those is going to be Kimari. So, I am going to focus on those characters. Also, SOS Overdrive. It's nuts, actually, because it means when Lulu's in yellow HP, her Overdrive charges twice as fast. So that's really, really big. Do we have Sleep Proof? Is that an ability we have? Sleep Proof or Death Proof are not even abilities that we have. We have Slow Proof now. That's what Silver Hourglass is for. Oh yeah, the Silver Hourglass, and then what else did we get? We got the designer wallets. What does that do in this mod? I'm curious. It's like a weapon thing, maybe? Oh ho ho ho! Okay! Alright! No, I see you! I am not using those yet, but we are remembering these. Oh my goodness. Okay. Does mean we're gonna have to do all of this again. Unfortunately, it seems that I cannot do an auto or manual save here. You know what? If that's the case, I might just hang on to it, because, except for the Fortune Spheres, I do want the crits. But, no, HP is nice. Maybe I'll just focus it on my go-to characters for right now. Because I don't want to have to redo all of this every time we die. Kind of an odd place to put the autosave, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and I need to put it on freaking original again. No, I'm just gonna do this. Convenient. think I'll try this at maximum 2 or 3 more times. I have been streaming for a little bit, and we did make quite a bit of progress today, actually. What am I expecting? I thought we would stop on that, but we didn't, which is good. But so if we don't defeat those guys quickly, they're just gonna kill us. Cornbird slow proof is very, very tempting. Oh, he's got sleep proof, so that's why he gets slowed. Interesting. Oh, and of course. Alright. Yeah, nowhere I can go. Let's give it a shot.
Stay right there, Seymour!
Sorry, Lulu, I know you're a powerhouse right now, but more than that, I need to be safe. That's fine. Of course. No, it won't kill him because it only did 1500. Damn it! You know? Since it takes us so long to get here. Oops, not that many, Jesus. Because it takes us so long to get here, we're coming up on 2 hours streamed, and I try to do like 2.5. Just because I get tired. 1 or 2 more times. Oh my gosh, thank you for the subscription, Barnabas. I really, really appreciate that. Means you won't get any more ads. And I really, really appreciate your support. And I can confirm my alerts work. I'm eventually going to put a different sound on those. But in the meantime, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am floored that anyone would subscribe to my content. It's just going to be this for the next few months. I would also encourage, speaking of monetary donations, Mook's fundraiser over here has been gaining quite a lot of traction lately, which is good. And I do know that they are still needing the help. And so, if anyone is so inclined, donate will take you to that GoFundMe. We have already donated ourselves. And he is recovering, but unfortunately, recovery costs quite a lot. I wish that wasn't the world that we were in. So anything that I can do in this about, I'm going to do. I feel like we've already cultivated such a wonderful, a small, tight-knit, but wonderful community here. As y'all watch me just throw myself at these bosses, and to be honest with you, I do think I'm gonna get stuck on Seymour too. But before that, I might get stuck on this friggin' hallway! Stress. No? Speedrun stress. Okay, now we got the good music. Just to heal from that fight. I know mega potions are extremely valuable commodities in this mod. But... nice. I'll take it. Okay. Nice. That's not gonna kill, though. And so... Well, flamethrower guy's already not going for a minute, so... Sure, give it a shot. Not quite. Yeah. Nope. Okay. And then... so glad we were the white mage route with Kamari. I do not know what we'd be doing right now if we didn't have Nobles. Pro tip for even the main, regular, non-modded game. Pretty good choice with Kamari, in my opinion. Okay, Cornbrook is ready to go to Entrust next time. Okay, we'll make sure everyone's healed. We'll make sure everybody has MP. One down. Thrust kick from the machines. I know that's something I can learn with Kamari. Cornbird is all ready to go. Lulu's MP's not looking for yours. Okay. Yeah? Look at how many of these you have to survive. It's 5 or 6.
Stay right there, Seymour!
1 for 1. What does that mean? What does that mean? As I would like to learn Thrust Kick right now. Going to get hit twice by it. And so, we have to up our magic defenses. Because Focus also raises magic defense. I guess we're gonna find out what 1 for 1 means. That is disgusting. That is outrageous. Can I trust a character who's dead? We're gonna find out. No? Okay. one of them doesn't hit me. How about that?
Do not move.
Yeah. Okay, so every time they get hit, it lowers your HP to 1. You all have a water weakness, so gamers, we know what to do. I mean, I literally cannot do anything else. So he's just gonna lower my HP to 1 anyway. Although, if I'm Mega, he is gonna lower my HP to 1. Then Lulu just gets to go again. And I also have other people in the party. He might lower someone else's HP to 1. Might not be Lulu. There we go. I don't know that this works. But I don't have a reason to believe that it doesn't. Either way, this is gonna be a fun note to go out on. Best case scenario. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! I live with that! I can live with that, absolutely. Okay, Are you slowed? I don't know if Stone Breath did that. It doesn't, is the problem part of this. It doesn't in the OG, and it doesn't now. The autosave means we don't have to do Evrae again. We do have to survive all of these in a row. And that's not a feature of the mod, that's just how the OG game is. But it doesn't matter. Alright. He thrust kicks as his dying move, not if he's the last one standing. Okay, that's 2. Whew! Alright. Alright, let's get back up. Okay, good. The way this mod... No, the game works this way, too. Is that, everyone just gets 1 HP if they die in the previous battle. That helps us a lot, because it means we won't have to use our Phoenixes. Sorry. You're Yuna right now. Really do not need more. These are the 3 that we need. This is our core 3. Okay? Let's try again. Let's go for 3. don't want to, but I have to be protected. We're gonna see what Comfort's Overdrive does. We might get lucky. We might do a ton of damage. Doing energy, right?
Check this out.
Okay. Jump. Come on. Nice. Got rid of one of them. I'll take it. There's at least 2 more, by my memory, that we have to survive. Okay, doing good. Lulu's still got MP, Cornbread's still got MP. Okay, you're good. Let's go. No! God, I'm stupid! Oh my god, no, 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 now the fire's gonna kill me. Unless...
To move.
Sorry. That was a lot better than it could have been. Thank God. But this does nothing.
Let's end this.
they do in the OG, because I haven't found any of their crests. When we get to the Calm Lands, I am, of course, going to try to get Warlord's ultimate weapon. I don't know that I'll be able to, though. Oh yeah, that's true. That is one of my favorite ones. Oh, absolutely. Probably gonna have to mute it for copyright reasons on our stream, but I do. Thank you. I might be about to die, but it's thinking. Gamers, something I haven't used yet. Go to bed. We know this works.
Allow me.
Get a thrust pick anyone, doesn't matter. Nope. So we do want to defeat him last for that reason, because he is going to thrust kick. But he's not going to thrust kick if he's the last one standing, which is how the OG game works. Whoa! That was 4. Okay. I do not know what these guys are gonna do! Oh, yes! If it's struggling to aim, it bombs a quickly large area. That's hilarious! I have a thought. I have a thought. I have a thought. In trust. Does that really mean anything? 6 to 1. Okay, we are going to trust, because Lulu's Overdrive is just way too powerful right now. Should fill it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna scream. I said I would. Okay, well, we are still gonna need more plays. Which monster is which, though? That's what I don't remember. That's C. That's B. That's C. Color magic defenses. Okay, color magic power. Forgot that they are not the flamethrowers. Right? It's okay for now. Because it has to be, basically. I'm just setting it up right now. For anyone who's gonna do it.
Time to get down.
No! No! Okay, gamers, my spirit is broken. We are gonna have to call it there. We did some great work today. We'll pick up right from here next time. It did trait Kimari. I did my best. Thank you all so much for coming and showing your support. I will see you next week, and we will storm the wedding, I hope. Until then, take it easy.